This episode of the LuredUp podcast is brought to you by Manscaped. It's never too early to play holiday music, and it's never too early to start thinking about gifts. Whether it's for a friend or the friends in your pants, you can make this a season to be jolly with Manscaped. Do your little drummer boy a favor and use the Lawnmower 4.0 to avoid another silent night in the bedroom. Then add in Manscaped's top-of-the-line shower products to have the people thinking, all I want for Christmas is you. Santa cares about his sack, and so should you. Look nice when you get naughty by going to manscaped.com and using the code BALLCHECK for free shipping and 20% off.
Now that you've groomed your candy cane, it's time to make sure you don't smell like a reindeer with the Platinum Packages shower products. All of Manscaped's shower gear is sulfate-free, vegan, and made to have your skin feeling hydrated and smelling fresh.
So get 20% off and free shipping with the code BALLCHECK at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com when you use the code BALLCHECK, BALLCHECK. Manscaped. Get your jingle balls ready for the holidays.
Ho, ho, ho.
What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to a very special episode of the LuredUp podcast. I guess this is officially 243.
243, yeah.
But we are recording live outdoors from the Ultra Beast arrival in Los Angeles, Hollywood, California.
It feels so weird.
It's pretty weird to be recording outside and have all our equipment outside. You know, it's like I only feel safe doing this in California since they're always in a drought and they don't get rain. I don't have to worry about it. But we're actually 3 feet away from the Ultra Beast arrival event space, which is amazing. We're right there in the heart of it, and I figured we'd have a little recording session here and kind of fill everybody in on what's going on, because this is a pretty unique scenario and a unique situation, and I think it's a really good idea to just
Yes.
have fun with this.
And we are having fun for sure.
It's been an amazing trip. Adam and I are part-time creators. Full-time results, that's what I always say. Part-time creators, full-time results.
Full-time parents.
So we have full-time parents.
And we have full-time jobs.
But so what we ended up doing was we worked on Friday. We jumped on a plane. We got here Friday night, and then it's Saturday here, and we're leaving tomorrow morning.
I technically worked Thursday, and I had Friday off because I left early in the morning. You left really late at night.
I left late. My day on Friday started at 5 a.m. I had to drive my son home. Then I had to go to work. I got out of work.
What time did you get here?
I got here at 11 o'clock at night. My feet are literally going to be on the ground here in Los Angeles for, I think, 35 hours total. And we'll be off to the airport tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So.
Yes, yeah. My flight leaves at 11:40.
So it's a little bit of an interesting trip, but this is what being a weekend warrior and a part-time creator is all about.
Yeah, no, I had a layover in North Carolina.
Poor Adam.
Charlotte, but I was able to get Bojangles.
Yeah, so Adam flew like 10 states south before going across the country west, and he was just like, "It's all right. I got biscuits."
There was so much turbulence, so much turbulence.
That's not good. I don't like that, man. Like I traveled for work about a week ago, and the turbulence had my stomach messed up for like hours after the flight. Like it was like when you jump on a trampoline and your legs feel weird. It's like I got off the plane.
You tried jumping after that.
Yeah, it was no good. But anyway, we're gonna talk Ultra Beast on today's show. We have a lot to talk about here. We're gonna kind of go into a territory that we really don't normally do on the show, and that's digging into the lore of Pokemon. We typically keep our stuff Pokemon Go centric, and as any Pokemon Go player knows, there's not a lot of lore or story typically.
Well, there is story. We just push the button to skip.
We just
past
skip by it very fast.
In fact, the research that they gave us, I hit it so fast. I didn't even read it.
I don't even know if I did. Was there actual
there
Willow?
was, yeah. So
sorry, Willow. My bad.
No, it was Ree.
It was
Ree.
Sorry, Ree. My bad. I figured it would be Ree, but the Ultra Beast actually.
Yeah, it was. An astronomical number of Ultra Beasts have been appearing at this location. Let us get a closer look. And remember to remain alert.
Look, he's got the wormhole behind him,
yes.
too.
Oh,
Very
yeah,
cool.
that's literally what I wanted. That's why I got upset. Okay, I'm going to screenshot it.
Thank you,
Boom.
Ree.
Thanks, Ree.
No, so we're going to talk Ultra Beasts. We'll talk about their origin. We'll talk about what makes them different than other Pokemon, because what's interesting is they're 5-star raids in Pokemon Go, right? That's usually something
Legendary?
that's reserved for legendaries.
Yeah.
But Ultra Beasts are not legendary Pokemon. They are Ultra Beasts. They're still Pokemon.
They are beasts, and they are Ultra.
But not legendary. So we'll talk about the differences and what makes them unique. And the team effort referral challenge has wrapped up. This is what we were talking about last week, where kind of had some mixed feelings about it. It kind of broke the immersion for me a little bit. Kind of doing that. I've come around.
I mean, it feels weird. It feels like I'm not sure how we earned it, but we did it.
There was a lot of people that were actually doing it. I saw a lot of people actively recruiting. When you think of the scale, right, and there's millions of players of Pokemon Go, and we only needed 100,000 new trainers.
Okay, that's not a lot. Okay, all right.
It's not crazy.
That's like
right?
the amount of Stardust that I need.
Yo, Adam has
zero.
double-digit Stardust right now. It's so funny because here in Ovation Plaza, right, we're at the Ovation Center in Los Angeles in Hollywood. There's these posters around that say, like, pardon our Stardust while we're under construction. And I was like, pardon your Stardust? Pardon Adam's Stardust. He has like 12.
And I was in the middle of powering up my 100% Gardevoir. And then I had Ken record the video, and I put the last 10,000 into a Arcanine.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I don't know how he does it. I'm sitting at a cool 15 million, and Adam's got a cool 15. So it was a lot of fun. But we'll talk about the origin. We'll talk about the event. The event's kicking off in, I guess, about 2 hours from now.
Your laptop's not synced up, so
yeah,
it's 5.
My laptop is still on East Coast time. But once the event starts, we're going to be live streaming on Zoom. I'm sure you saw it on our social, so hopefully we'll catch up with everybody live on our Zoom call come 7 o'clock. Team effort challenge complete. I've got raid invites from the other side of the world already using Beast Balls. So
yeah, in fact, I just did one right before this. Thanks, Milty.
Now I'm excited about the Beast Balls because the high catch rate. I
threw one and caught it.
That's the thing. I can turn over raids very quickly because I'm catching it on the first ball. That's the thing. It's like any legendary raid, any Ultra Beast raid, chances are I'm going to catch it. It's very uncommon that one runs, right? But sometimes it could take 10, 11 throws, even if you're getting excellent throws, just by the nature of the beast. The Beast Balls, you're catching them first time.
Was that a beast pun?
That was a beast pun, an accidental beast pun. Nice. But you catch them, you could turn over, jump into the next raid. And when you're in a scenario like this where we want to be doing a ton of raids, it makes a lot of sense that the Beast Balls are going to really help out.
And especially for, like, raid days.
Yeah. Well, I mean...
Or raid hours,
raid
hours.
Right,
that's what I meant.
But we're only having... Yeah, tomorrow's raid day, the 27th, when the Ultra Beasts arrive globally. Like right now, we're isolated here to Los Angeles. But once this happens globally, everyone will be using the Beast Balls. You've got 6 hours total, 11 to 5 to do your raids. So if you're on a walkthrough, if you're driving, whatever the case may be, there's always that one person who's like, I'm still catching, you dropped. It's like, yeah, dude, catch one ball.
Yeah, just throw the ball. Throw it.
Also, we're probably going to be taking a couple breaks in this episode. One, because it's loud as hell here, and two, because there are other creators floating around. I saw Swagron, I saw Nick from Trainer Tips, I saw True Inferno, I saw Steve from...
It's Super Effective?
It's Super Effective. Chris and Kyle from GoCaster here.
Oh, yeah, they're right behind us.
They are right behind us. Let me see if you can see them. There's Chris. Hey, Chris, come say hi.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's Chris from GoCast.
What's up? Hello. Listen
Hey.
to GoCast. After you're done listening to this week's LuredUp.
There
That's
you
always
go.
how it goes. Okay.
What a booming, bassy voice. So
Yeah, that's
manly.
right. Turn it on, turn it off.
So manly.
I gotta go locate somebody, but I want to come back and talk to everybody.
Yes.
So.
All right.
Enjoy.
We'll keep the mic open for you.
So we have a lot of people that are kind of like floating around. We'll have, fans, just creators, random trainers that are here, staff, whoever can come in, jump on the mic and talk about the event. As it's starting to get dark here, it's really cool. They're starting to see some. They've got graphics up on the archway here right now, which they're going to be assuming they'll be doing something with the Ultra Beast there lately. But let's later. But let's talk about Ultra Beast because this isn't something that we typically dig into, and I think it's kind of a really cool story. And for the people that did not play through Sun and Moon,
Holy cow!
What?
Sorry, just looked at the game. There's like a whole crap ton of gyms that just got
Did they? I didn't do this.
placed
Let me
in there,
record
yeah.
my screen. Hold on. Let me record the screen so I could get this changeover because I still don't have the changeover. What do you mean?
Is your screen recording? It
No,
didn't look like it.
I didn't press
Push the
it.
button. Push
I'm
the
pressing
button.
it. I'm pressing it.
Push the button.
See, man, this is what happens when you record live. Look, I still don't have all the gyms. Adam has many
have 'em.
gyms going on.
But they're
in
all
his-
red and they're all blue.
Yeah, I don't have any of that. Maybe I don't know. I don't know why.
And I have no gifts. I'm not
I'll
getting
keep
any
recording.
gifts from any of
Anyway,
these.
let's talk about Ultra Beast because this is a really cool story. And if you don't know, like if you didn't play through Sun and Moon, you didn't go through Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Ultra Beast to you may seem like just any other Pokemon, right? So I think that's where the big difference is, and that's kind of what makes it exciting to talk about the differences. They're not considered legendary Pokemon, but their attacks, their abilities rival the strength of legendary Pokemon. So that's why you see legendary Pokemon in Tier 5 raids, you see Ultra Beast in Tier 5 raids. What makes them different is where they come from. And the place that they come from is called Ultra Space.
Ultra Space.
Ultra Space, right? So, in fact, they are like alien Pokemon.
Yeah,
which
it's
makes it kinda
strange
cool.
because like Iglum is an alien.
Elgium, well, Clefairy is an alien.
Oh yeah, that's from the moon.
I mean, they're not from America, so they're all aliens.
no.
But anyway, so they first started showing up in Gen 7 with the release of Sun and Moon. Specifically, they had a more developed storyline in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon with the whole wormhole thing.
Yes.
The wormholes that we've been seeing in Pigo serve as like the gateway to Ultra Space, right? The Ultra Beasts themselves, the
over to
wormholes serve
Earth.
as the gateway between other areas of Ultra Space and also to other worlds. That's why they were able to use the wormholes to go from Ultra Space to Alola, and then here in Los Angeles, they're able to do it to go from Ultra Space to LA,
Yeah.
to Hollywood,
And to London.
and to London, which already went off of this. Shout out to Incense Podcast. I saw was out there representing, so that was really cool to see them. It would be accurate to call them aliens. So
It would be politically correct.
It would be
to call them.
Is it?
No.
I don't know. They're Ultra Beasts.
They're
That's their
Ultra
name.
Beasts.
But the Sun and Moon legendaries, right? The box legendaries, Solgaleo, Lunala, by extension Necrozma, right? With Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Yep.
They were first believed to be Ultra Beast by Pokemon lorists because they did have that ability to travel through wormholes. But the thing is that really sets them apart is every Ultra Beast has the ability Beast Boost, right? And you play through Sun and Moon.
Yes. Yep.
So with Beast Boost, it was like a stat boosting move that we only see in the main series games. We don't see it in Pigo.
But Solgaleo, Lunala, and Necrozma did not have.
They do not have
do
it.
not have
right.
it.
So
Which makes them not Ultra Beasts.
and makes them legendary, right? But
Yes.
Necrozma is an Ultra Beast, right? Yes?
Ultra Necrozma?
Ultra Necro.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I never finished it because that's typically how,
That's
how
Adam's
I
style
do
right
with
there.
games. I get stuck on things like the Wimpod that just kept running away from me.
Yeah. Fun. But why are the Ultra Beasts a threat, right? Like when we talk about Pokemon,
we don't know.
Well, this is the thing. We love Pokemon. There's Pokemon all over the place. They're cute. We want to hold them. We want to snuggle them.
Yeah.
Machoke. I want to snuggle Machoke.
Ken and Machoke sitting in a
Hey,
pseudo
man, give me the Machamp. I need extra hands. Give me some snuggles. No, but with Pokemon, we typically don't think of them as a direct threat, right? Like there could be
Right.
some bad guy kind of stuff going on.
Or if you look at a primate in the eyes,
That could be bad.
yeah,
that could be bad.
very bad.
But with the Ultra Beasts, they're an invasive species. I was explaining to Adam
There's a
spotted
bug?
lanternflies.
Yeah, and I haven't seen them in my area.
I don't know if anyone has spotted lanternflies in their area, but that's an invasive insect that has like come to New Jersey like in crazy numbers and destroys trees. Like they lay their eggs in trees and just completely destroy the ecosystem. So they're an invasive species. So we as friendly humans kill them. And there's like
So we're gonna have to knock out all of these Ultra Beasts.
So the Ultra Beasts are a threat, essentially, because they're what we consider an invasive species. They come to our shores, right? They don't understand the culture of Alola or Earth, right? So there's this huge clash, this culture clash, but they come in kind of going nuts, and for the people, it's mass hysteria, right? It's fear.
Guzzlords eating buildings.
Craziness, madness, going on.
Circuitry
Giant
is-
floating jellyfish, circuitries,
Stealing
twerking.
electric.
Like it's
stealing electricity.
it's an interesting thing because in the lore of Pokemon, they were such a threat and they were causing so much craziness. They were causing so much craziness that the Pokemon's international police, right? So this is the police force that kind of crosses regions.
Yes.
They're called, and the most uninspired name ever, the International Police. That's what they're called. They were called in to kind of like, quote unquote, handle the situation. The situation was so difficult to handle that the International Police had to like get help from the Aether Foundation. Aether Foundation making Pokeballs, that whole thing. Aether Foundation stepped in, created Beast Balls. They go, all right, we're going to create Beast Balls. They're going to be easier to catch. It's going to make your job a lot easier. And it's like taking guns off the street. We're going to take these Ultra Beasts off the street, put them in your pocket, and then you can make them do chores. But the Aether Foundation, they actually had a program called the Beast Killer Project, which it's an aggressive name.
Yes. Well, they knock them out. That's what Pokemon normally does.
Right. It's all knockouts all the time. No killing, no blood, right? Like it's just straight up knockouts. But they call it the Beast Killer Project, which is pretty aggressive. But as part of that project, they stepped in, they invented and created, similar to Mewtwo being invented in a lab, they created Type Null. Type Null ultimately evolving to Silvally, but they were both designed to combat the Ultra Beast directly. So you've got Beast Balls, you've got Type Null, Silvally, all designed to help humans, right, us, fight off these aliens.
Take on this threat.
Take down this invasive threat. Now, we've seen, with the Astral Eclipse event in Pokemon Go, we have Solgaleo, we have Lunala. I know the answer to this, but did you evolve yet?
No.
Do you know what you're going to go, if you're going to do...
I am not evolving.
Why? You're going to have... If they give you another Cosmog, will you?
Maybe. If they give me another Cosmog, yes.
But will you do Lunala, or will you do Solgaleo? I think Lunala has better play...
I had Ultra
Solgaleo
Moon.
has better play in raids, maybe? Or in PvP? I don't know.
I had Ultra Moon, so I'd probably go with Lunala.
I'm going Lunala just because I think it looks cooler.
It does, and it's one of those things where if you are paying attention to Pokemon Go's website, they did a video where there's an Ultra Beast Xurkitree climbing like a monorail and posing a threat, and Lunala swoops in, and that really sealed the deal for me.
Well, I actually did like the Nihilego video with Solgaleo. I thought that looked really cool because it looked strong. It gave me like Zacian vibes
prancing around.
A little bit. I don't know.
It was like, I'm a kangaroo, hop, hop.
It is not a kangaroo.
I know, but it looked like one.
It doesn't. It looks like a lion. Kangaroo. Where are you getting that from?
Well, it was hopping.
But ultimately, we don't have Necrozma in Pigo yet because there's potential form implications because it has multiple forms. There's also probably a lot more story that's associated with it where we're not ready for that yet in Pigo. Right, we're just being introduced to the Ultra Beasts. We now have 7, and I think if they go further with Necrozma before they bring in all the rest of the Ultra Beasts, it might, I don't know, throw off the story timeline a little bit.
Yeah, so I think what we might see next would be probably Necrozma. I mean, because we still are missing Blacephalon, Poipole, Naganadel. Yeah.
Poipole,
Stakataka. And I said Blacephalon, but the Stack Attack is like Masigno. They were like, we got to give this thing an actual form. Let's just give it an Ultra Beast, because it was an alien back in the days.
So, these are fun Pokemon to raid.
Yes.
Right? They're fun to raid. They look cool. They're great in AR. They look very unique. Their designs are like very, very different from other Pokemon.
Nihilego and Xurkitree, like, they don't have eyes. They just float around, and you're like, I don't know if it's looking at me or not.
They really don't have eyes?
Yeah.
That's strange.
As far as I can tell.
I don't know. But
and even Kartana, it has like a star-shaped paper cut origami like face, and it just like folds it out and folds it in.
It's like Predator.
I tested this. I gave it some berries to feed it. It's what happened.
I think that one of the reasons that Necrozma doesn't fit with the current Pigo storyline, right, is Necrozma is like this benevolent being, right, that when the Ultra Recon Squad, which we'll get to, because obviously we have Re, which is the Go
version.
Recon,
the Go
Recon
Willow of the Recon
Go
Squad.
Willow Recon Jeffers' squad. So when they tried, like through the lore, when they tried to defeat Necrozma, they ended up shattering parts of it. Those pieces of Necrozma that like were distributed throughout Alola is what to believe was the Z crystals. The Z crystals powering the moves then being used against the Ultra Beasts, right? So
yes.
That was like kind of how the story had
kind of how trainers
thing.
Got superpowers against,
The Ultra Recon Squad, also from Ultra Space, they lived in a city called, this name is like, it's hilarious, Ultra Megalopolis.
Ultra Megalopolis.
Ultra Megalopolis.
If you don't say it like that, you're doing
it's
it
True
wrong.
Inferno. Come on, you should say hi.
Yo,
say hi.
up?
Yo, we got a True Inferno in the house.
Yo, I had to get this Hollywood hoodie. It's cold as heck out here.
Oh, it's Trainer Tips. Look, it's Nick.
What's going on, Nick?
Oh, snap, you on Twitch?
Do I look good?
We're not streaming. We're just recording. We're just recording right now. Yeah, we're not live. I don't want to intrude on Pokemon Go's stream.
Man, you got time. They don't start for another, 2 hours or so?
It's 2 hours. Yeah, hour and a half.
Yeah. You know about them. Let's talk about us.
Yeah.
Let's talk about us.
No, I was just saying,
promotion.
Yeah,
Hollywood's great. It's phenomenal.
It's. I thought it was going to be warmer here. I'm from Jersey. It was 30 degrees when I left, so it was like I was really expecting like 70. It's supposed to be like 45 tonight or something like that.
Oh,
so.
my gosh. I got this
47.
Yeah.
47.
My bad.
Yeah, your fault. It's his fault.
How's it his fault? He was out the country.
I know. Dude, man, those Japan videos, fantastic. Good stuff. But it's good that we have a crowd, man. There's a lot of people here starting to build up, and I think the line, did they run out of codes yet?
I'm not sure.
I
No,
know.
it looks
in the
like-
opposite direction.
Looks like the line's still going.
The line is still going. There's the people are starting to fill in, so it's exciting. There's a lot of
It was a
lot of
line
people.
early on, too.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But I'll put links in the description, of course, to True Inferno and Trainer Tips page. Make sure you connect with them. We got to support the local people. Oh, look at this. This is like the fourth dimension here. This is crazy.
Y'all on my blog now.
There you go. Let's go.
I got him earlier, so he's all good.
All right, thanks for stopping through, guys. Appreciate it.
Have fun.
Appreciate it. Stop by again. Like I said, there's just people everywhere, so it's amazing. This is so much fun. It's just so cool to have all these people around. But anyway, the Go Recon, the Ultra Recon Squad,
The Ultra Recon
the Ultra
Squad.
Recon Squad from Ultra Megalopolis.
Wait, where are they from?
Ultra Megalopolis.
Ultra. What makes it Ultra?
I don't know. The Ultra Beast. But no, the Kukui, Professor Kukui from Alola, right? He was the one who
You
said
mean the guy with abs?
the guy with abs.
The professor with abs.
Yes. He thought that those shards is what powered the Z crystals. Those are the actual Z crystals. So that's pretty cool. Now, why are they here? Like I said, I think they're here so we buy raid passes. That's why I think
Yeah.
they're really here. But why do you think they're here? Like how could this fit into it? Because we find Cosmog, right? And then that leads to Cosmoem. Now we have Solgaleo and Lunala. Is this like just
It's definitely bringing us into Alola and trying to, I think, finish out that game.
but was this Cosmog's fault? Like if Cosmog never showed up with the Ultra, did the Ultra Beast follow?
They
Cosmog
probably
here?
did. There was probably a wormhole open, and Circuitry was like, with his little metal claws, and just was like, "Hey, I'm curious. Oh, there's electricity here. Let's go."
No, I think that it was a Cosmog thing. I blame all of this on Cosmog. I blame
Too bad
Lily.
we don't have a duffel bag to just stuff it in there.
I blame Lily. Yeah, the duffel bag where it has to fly in the duffel bag because it weighs like
No pounds.
it weighs like a lot. It's one of the heaviest Pokemon. So they show like a picture of like Ash holding it, and it's like supposed to weigh like I don't know. It's insanely heavy. But anyway, I don't know why they're here. I'm hoping potentially we learn more as the night goes on as to why they're actually here. I'm still confident it's so we buy raid passes.
Speculation, pure
So
speculation.
anyway, let's talk about the event itself, which is all around us. Like I said, we're literally on the event grounds right now. Ovation Hollywood is a shopping center. We've got Dave & Buster's. We've got a Victoria's Secret right behind us. We've got a bunch of restaurants. We've got Sephora. And we have this
Pandora.
giant
Kue.
archway that
Zephora.
currently has some lights projected onto
Bailey's.
it, which is really cool.
Chooshi, Cabo.
In the center of this, and we'll have this on our Zoom and we'll post it on Instagram and all that stuff, we have this little grassy knoll that has these temporary Pokestop fixtures that are reminiscent of like a Safari Zone or a Go Fest.
Yeah.
So we do have physical Pokestop structures here, which is really neat. Those have then been converted into gyms. Look, my game still hasn't updated. And I even restarted.
Just to set the scene real quick, it does look like somebody has a microphone and it might be talking shortly, so
yeah,
it might get really
loud. It might get a little loud, but that's what we're going to do here. That's why I said we're going to be taking some breaks and stuff. The amount of people that are here that are raiding, I see so many wires. So many people here with wires coming out of their pockets.
And so many people repping Pokemon Go merch, too.
A lot of Pokemon Go merch. Yo, shout to Unbreakable, who's a Los Angeles local, who's here in the flesh, which is amazing. And she calls me, she goes like this. She goes, I don't know where you guys are. She goes, oh, no, wait, I see nerds. She goes, I see cables. I see battery
cables,
packs.
Nerds. Yeah,
I see lots of battery packs. It's all good. The lore of Ultra Beast is pretty awesome. I think that as Pigo kind of like time jumps between the main series games, right? We start to see like more Alola. We're going to probably... It's very odd that this is happening during Scarlet and Violet release window, right?
Yes.
Like, should this not have happened 3 years ago?
Well, the game takes its time getting to where it needs to go, which gives it longevity.
It's fine.
Which I appreciate.
It's the Go timeline. You just put Go in front of it, and then it does nothing else.
And
that's
this is
real.
Go Sun and Moon.
It's Go Sun and Moon. Go. It's the Go timeline. That's the exciting part about it. Is we start to see more from other games. We don't follow the typical progression of generations like we do in the main series, right? We see all this stuff happening in different times, and I think that's what makes it really exciting, especially for someone like Jamal from Waste Spotters. No history with Pokemon. Everything that's happening in Pokemon Go is the first interaction he's ever had with it.
Yeah, so this is his introduction to the Ultra Beast,
that's
to
exciting.
that lure. So now we, doing this episode, hopefully help him understand the Ultra Beast just a little bit more and other trainers like him.
Yeah. It's...
And just to go back to your grassy knoll area,
right?
He was talking about that there's 3 Pokestops that are set up, or 1 destroyed. There's one with a clean cut through it for Kartana, because it's Kartana, it cut straight through it. There's one for Xurkitree, and there's electricity like all around it. And the other one has like a purple ooze, like poison coming off of it, which is from Nia Lego.
Yeah, they look really cool. We'll definitely get pictures up on our social of them, because they look really neat.
Also to say, too, Ken has been recording on his screen this entire time. And just show everybody your screen real quick. So this is audio. His screen hasn't changed. It still has the 1 gym compared to my screen, which has a ton of gyms.
He's got a stack-a-tacka of gyms.
Stack-a-tacka gyms. Yeah, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 gyms in this surrounding the one that was already there.
I'd imagine that each of those will represent a different Ultra Beast, which is cool.
Yes.
And from what I hear in London or in the other side, like I think the raids will reset. So it's 11 to 5 for the global release. And then I think at 2 o'clock, the raids will reset. So you can actually raid each gym twice during the 11 to 5 window.
Oh, I love that.
Not confirmed, because we're talking about the future here. But I think that's what's actually going to be happening. So that's exciting. That's the lore of Ultra Beast. Adam, I think we should probably take a little break here. And then,
should we bring a trainer in, possibly?
Who do you want to bring in?
Well, I know that there was somebody behind us that wanted to.
Where?
We have to get him.
Hey, man, you want to say hi on camera? Jackson's here. Where are you from? You're from Cal? You're from around here?
Yeah.
Awesome. So we got tetrainers in the flesh here, which is
exciting.
exciting.
What team do you represent?
Valor.
Valor?
Yes,
oh, no.
that's
My
what
heart's
I'm talking
broken.
about. Good meeting you, man. Appreciate you. See, he knows what's up with Team Valor. It's the only way to do it. All right, yeah, we got stuff happening out here, so we're gonna take a little break. We'll be back. We'll probably pull some other people in to talk. But thank you, everybody. I'm sure the audio is crazy right now.
I'm sure it's bad, but
the outdoors and the madness. But we appreciate your suspension of disbelief that we're in an actual studio right now, because we're not. We're in front of a Victoria's Secret.
Pretty sure this is a Forever 21, but
Dave and Bustas. But thank you so much. We'll be back right after this.